One issue already up for debate nationwide and will impact us here directly in Louisiana is the 2012 Farm Bill. The farm programs account for less than 0.5% of the federal budget, and that 75% of the Farm Bill deals with nutrition programs, not farm subsidies. National media outlets like the New York Times have taken aim at the 2012 Farm Bill as a way to fill the $1.5 trillion deficit in next year's budget. So Louisiana's young farmers and ranchers are making sure their congressmen have the facts.
Chances are you think this is where most of the money from the federal farm bill goes, to family farms. After all, it is called the Farm Bill, but the majority, more than 75% of the funding for the Farm Bill goes to nutrition programs like school lunches, not farms. That's why these young farmers and ranchers are speaking with congressmen and members of their staff to make sure those lawmakers have the facts about the Farm Bill. For Congressman Jeff Landry of New Iberia, the facts are already clear.
Certainly the amount of actual crop subsidies is minuscule compared to the rest of the programs out there.
Knowing that does not change the fact that Congress is already starting to debate the 2012 Farm Bill at a time when farmers are getting good prices for their crops and the federal government is looking to fill a budget hole of $1.5 trillion.
It's going to be a real fight for who can get control of those dollars.
Mary Kay Thatcher is the farm policy specialist for the American Farm Bureau Federation. She says even though the current farm bill does not expire until October of next year, Congress is working to get the 2012 Farm Bill written well before that deadline.
There's a real incentive this time to want to get it done in 2012. I think the longer we wait, the more budget money that sort of goes out the back door we don't have to use to write a farm bill. So I think we'll get all those things out of the way this year, and hopefully come the end of January next year when they come back, we can really start writing and we can be done by the summer.
And with a fresh batch of Republicans now in Congress eager to cut the budget, Mary Kay Thatcher with the American Farm Bureau says everyone, including agriculture, is going to take a hit.
I think in the end, if Congress is really serious about deficit reduction, they're going to have to look at Medicare and Medicaid and Social Security and probably even tax increases. But absolutely, we will have some cuts, and so we need to figure out what in agriculture can we do without, and what do we really need for that safety net.
We are mounting deficits that are unsustainable in the current path, and I am going to be looking closely at how we can protect our farmers and also reduce the deficit at the same time.
Regardless, any budget cuts will impact you either in a reduction of services or increase in taxes. Congressman Landry says it will be a delicate balancing act.
I believe that it's a national security issue as well. We have to be able to feed ourselves. If we have to depend on other countries to feed the United States, we're no better off than we are where we are in oil.
To learn more about the 2012 Farm Bill, click over to our website, twilatv.org.